So I'm here for Snyder's Night Out. I'm fortunate enough that the NRHA is giving me the Rainer of the Year award for what we did for the Run for a Million and what that's done for reining, which I'm very happy that it's achieved the goals we set out. I was really humbled and surprised. I didn't expect anything. I wasn't looking for recognition. It's a sport that I love, and I had an opportunity to do something to introduce more of the world to it, and the NRHA was gracious enough to trust me, and yeah, I'm floored and humbled that they would give me this award. I grew up on a ranch in Texas, and so we'd always had horses and used horses as a tool. When I was in California in my 30s, I got interested I missed that part of my life, but there were no cattle. Everything we did was cutting or roping or something. There were no cattle in Southern California, and I stumbled upon a reining event and made friends with a trainer there named Tom Ferran, and we became good friends, and so he really introduced me to the sport, and I got hooked on it. There's a number of different competition unscripted series that are very successful, whether it's a Survivor or an Amazing Race or any number of these things, and I just thought it would be a fascinating look into the Western equine world by creating something similar. And I wanted to do something. I felt like the sport was stagnating a bit, and I wanted to do something that really injected a lot of energy and attention to the sport, and I mean, there's nothing better than television to do that. So I came up with a concept. I approached the NRHA. They were extremely supportive, and they turned me loose to do it. The idea hit my head was in August of 2018. We started filming in end of February, early March of 2019. You know, it took time to get the venue. It took time to figure out the structure of the show. The television part of it was easy. It was the horse show part that took a lot of real thought. And so that took about 6 months going back and forth with the NRHA to make sure that we created something that didn't unintentionally create conflict for the NRHA. You know, the whole purpose of this was to be beneficial to the sport, and so we went to great lengths to sit there and figure out how is this that, and how does it not create conflicts or unforeseen circumstances that we weren't aware of. We all approached it from the same point of view, which is, we love the sport and how do we benefit the horses and the riders, and I think we did it. I think we achieved it in ways that none of us even anticipated. The television show introduced people who knew nothing about horses to both horse and rider, and they came away with a great passion for their favorite characters and for the horses. Which is exactly what we wanted to do. So it was a perfect storm creatively, and for the people that we reached out to, and we had people from 22 different countries flew to Vegas to see this show, and none of them had reiners. None of them knew what it was until they saw it. So I think it's a real testament to the production. I think it's a real testament to the power of the sport and its appeal. You don't take it in a different direction because the direction works. So what you want to do is, how do we enhance it? How do we refine it? And how do we make it a better product for the people who watch it as far as the horse show goes? How do we make it really special to the competitors and special to the audience? And so, we learn from our mistakes and build on our successes. Well, the only reason that I did this show was to highlight the sport and to bring more people to it. That's how you keep the horse industry thriving. That's how you keep the horses thriving. I didn't make any money off this, and that was never the goal. In fact, I lost quite a bit. I own the horse show, and when you give away $1 million, you generally don't make money. So, but that's all right. That's why I didn't do it it's not my profession. This is my avocation. This is my passion. And so I came up with something that I think benefits the sport, and then this sport benefits cities like Oklahoma City. It benefits Fort Worth. It benefits Scottsdale. It benefits these places where, where we compete. And I think I think it brings communities together. I think there is no negative side to the horse industry that I'm aware of.
Many horses need support in 4 key areas: joint, hoof, coat, and digestion. Smart Combo and Smart Combo Ultra provide support for young and middle-aged horses in light to heavy work. Smart Combo Senior and Smart Combo Senior Ultra are designed specifically for older horses to help them enjoy their golden years and keep them going strong. Smart Combo Ultimate provides an unparalleled level of support for anyone wanting to give their horse the very best. Visit smartpack.com/smartcombo to get started.